unveiling the mysteries of ancient Indian Ocean trade. In a time long past, ancient India thrived, its heart pulsing with the rhythm of trade across the Indian Ocean. A vast network of commerce, connecting societies, cultures, and economies. The Indian Ocean was India's highway, a gateway to prosperity. Every sunrise bore witness to wooden dhows embarking on journeys, their sails billowing against the sapphire expanse. Laden with spices, gems, and silks, they sailed to distant lands, sharing India's vibrant culture and traditions. The Indian Ocean, a cradle of ancient civilizations, bore silent testimony to this exchange. The trade was not simply about goods, it carried stories, knowledge, and philosophies. The ocean's waves were the messengers of a shared humanity. Along its shores, port cities flourished, bustling with the vibrant energy of traders, travelers, and scholars. They were melting pots of culture, where Indian, Arab, and African influences melded, creating a unique world heritage. The ocean's bounty was India's fortune, with sea routes bringing in gold, ivory, and precious woods. Trade enriched the Indian subcontinent, transforming it into a prominent center of wealth and knowledge in the ancient world. But it wasn't just material wealth that was traded. Ideas, like seeds, were carried across the ocean's expanse, finding fertile ground in distant lands. The Indian Ocean was a bridge that connected minds, fostering the exchange of knowledge and wisdom. As we look back on ancient India and its Indian Ocean trade, we marvel at the early globalization that took place. It's a reminder of our interconnected world, a testament to our shared past and our shared destiny. Exploring the rich history of trade in the Indian Ocean of ancient India. The rich tapestry of ancient India's history is incomplete without the mention of its thriving trade in the Indian Ocean. This intricate network of commerce was not just about the exchange of goods, but also ideas, culture, and knowledge. It served as a crucial link between the East and the West, with India at its core, shaping the contours of global trade and influencing the course of history. The strategic significance of the Indian Ocean for ancient India cannot be overstated. It served as a vital artery of trade, connecting the vibrant civilizations across Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. The Indian Ocean was the stage where the economic, political, and cultural narratives of these regions intermingled, with India playing a pivotal role. Navigating the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean was a complex affair, made feasible by a network of trade routes. These routes, laid down by the winds and currents, were the lifelines of ancient mariners. They facilitated the movement of goods and people, making the Indian Ocean a melting pot of diverse cultures and economies. The monsoon winds were the unseen forces powering the Indian Ocean trade. These seasonal winds dictated the rhythm of trade, with mariners setting sail according to their predictable patterns. The summer monsoon propelled ships from the Arabian Sea towards India, while the winter monsoon carried them back, loaded with goods from the Indian subcontinent. The Indian Ocean was a vast marketplace, teeming with a variety of commodities. Ancient India, with its rich natural resources, was a major supplier of precious gems, spices, ivory, and fine textiles. These goods, sought after for their quality and rarity, found their way into the markets of Rome, China, Persia, and beyond, strengthening India's position as a global trade powerhouse. Ancient India's Indian Ocean trade was marked by a diverse range of trading partners. These included regions such as Africa, Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and China. The exchange of goods, ideas, and culture with these regions significantly influenced India's socio-economic landscape. The success of the Indian Ocean trade was largely facilitated by the predictable monsoon winds. Traders relied on these seasonal winds for their voyages across the ocean. The monsoon cycle dictated the timing and direction of their journeys, becoming a crucial element of this historical trade system. The commodities exchanged in the Indian Ocean trade were as varied as the regions involved. Spices, textiles, and precious gems were among the major goods exported from India. In return, gold, silver, and ivory were among the important imports, fostering a vibrant trade economy. The Indian Ocean trade was not just about the exchange of goods. It also led to significant cultural exchanges between the trading regions. Ideas, languages, religious beliefs, and artistic styles traveled along with the traded goods, leading to significant cultural diffusion. Ancient India played a pivotal role in the Indian Ocean trade, serving as a central hub in this vast network. Its strategic geographical location, combined with its rich resources and advanced maritime technology, made it a crucial player in this historical maritime trade. Ancient India's maritime technology played an integral role in the success and expansion of the Indian Ocean trade. The development of sophisticated shipbuilding technology and navigation techniques amplified the capacity to traverse the vast ocean, enabling trade with far-flung territories. This advancement not only increased the volume of trade but also facilitated cultural and knowledge exchange. In addition to technological advancements, the role of merchant communities was pivotal in the Indian Ocean trade. These communities, known for their trading acumen, acted as intermediaries, facilitating transactions between different regions. Their expertise in languages, customs, and trade practices made them indispensable to the operation of this vast trade network. Political control over the Indian Ocean trade routes was a significant factor in the prosperity of ancient India. Control over these routes meant access to a myriad of exotic goods, wealth, and power. Various empires, recognizing this, sought to establish their dominance over these routes, leading to political conflicts and wars. Religion and the Indian Ocean trade shared a complex relationship. Trade routes often doubled as pilgrimage routes, spreading religious ideas and practices across regions. Hinduism and Buddhism, in particular, found new followers in far-off lands, establishing India as a spiritual center. The Indian Ocean trade had a profound impact on urban development in ancient India. Trade hubs grew into bustling cities, characterized by grand architecture, sophisticated urban planning, and multicultural societies. These cities, often located near ports, became centers of economic, political, and cultural significance. The influence of the Indian Ocean trade on the caste system in ancient India was significant. Trade created a new merchant class that found itself straddling the traditional social hierarchy. It challenged the rigidity of the caste system, offering new pathways to wealth and social mobility, albeit within the defined norms of the society. Archaeological evidence plays a crucial role in understanding ancient India's Indian Ocean trade. Excavations have unveiled various artifacts like pottery, coins, and inscriptions that point towards a vibrant maritime trade network. These discoveries have provided tangible evidence of the extensive trade relations and cultural exchange that were prevalent during this period. The decline of ancient India's Indian Ocean trade is thought to have occurred due to several factors. The rise of land routes, political instability, and the advent of European powers in the region are considered significant contributors. The shift in trade dynamics led to a gradual decline, marking the end of an era of prosperity and cultural exchange. The legacy of ancient India's Indian Ocean trade continues to influence modern India. It laid the foundation for India's current maritime strategies and trade policies. The legacy is also evident in the cultural, linguistic, and religious diversity found along India's coastal regions, which were significant trading ports in ancient times. Trade laws and regulations during ancient India's Indian Ocean trade were well structured and enforced. They ensured the smooth functioning of trade activities, protected the interests of traders, and facilitated peaceful coexistence among trading nations. These laws governed issues like tariffs, dispute resolution, and merchant rights, thereby promoting a conducive environment for trade. The Indian Ocean trade wasn't exclusive to men in ancient India. Women had significant roles, often managing trade within local markets and participating in artisanal production. Their involvement, although largely overlooked in historical narratives, added a dynamic layer to the trade structure, bolstering economic growth. The Indian Ocean trade was also a conduit for the spread of Indian culture and language. As merchants traveled, they took with them elements of their culture, such as language, art, and religion. This intercultural exchange fostered a unique blending of traditions, creating a rich tapestry of cultural diversity across trading routes. The rise of ancient India's empires was closely linked to the Indian Ocean trade. The wealth accumulated through trade allowed empires like the Maurya and Gupta to expand their territories, build grand cities, and fund military conquests. The trade routes thus indirectly shaped the political landscape of ancient India. Agriculture was another sector deeply influenced by the Indian Ocean trade. New crops were introduced into ancient India through these trade routes, including rice from Southeast Asia and various fruits from East Africa. These imports brought about significant changes in farming practices and dietary habits, shaping India's agrodiversity. The Indian Ocean trade also had significant implications for ancient India's science and technology. The exchange of ideas and knowledge boosted innovations in various fields like mathematics, astronomy, and shipbuilding. It was through these interactions that the concept of zero and decimal system reached the Arab world, further spreading to the West. The Indian Ocean trade had a profound impact on ancient India's literature. It served as a source of inspiration for many literary works, including epics, poetry, and dramas. Trade interactions and cultural exchanges provided rich material for stories, offering glimpses into different cultures, their customs, and beliefs. The Indian Ocean trade also played a pivotal role in the spread of Buddhism and Hinduism. Traders, scholars, and monks traveled along these routes, disseminating religious texts, teachings, and philosophies. These religions gained acceptance in various parts of Asia, thereby extending their influence and reach. Ancient India's Indian Ocean trade was not just about commerce, it was a key player in shaping the global economy. The trade routes connected multiple economies, leading to mutual growth and prosperity. This exchange of goods also facilitated the transfer of knowledge, ideas, and technologies across regions, contributing to global development. The Indian Ocean trade influenced ancient India's colonization in significant ways. The desire for control over these lucrative trade routes led to the establishment of colonies in various parts of the Indian Ocean rim. This resulted in political, cultural, and economic changes in both the colonized and colonizing regions. In conclusion, the enduring significance of ancient India's Indian Ocean trade cannot be overstated. It was a catalyst for economic growth, a conduit for cultural exchange, and a vehicle for spreading religions. Even today, its legacy is evident in India's strategic location in global trade and its rich, diverse cultural heritage.